Welcome to Notebook LM. My name is Arkia. I'm Pete's wife. He can't get his digital male voice to work, so he asked me to use my digital voice to teach this lesson. He is my sidekick today. Don't worry, I'm better than him, and I will keep it user-friendly so you don't get lost. What is Notebook LM? Let me explain it this way. Go get your cup of coffee and take a chill pill, while Notebook LM does the heavy lifting for you at work and home. You upload files like PDFs, docs, websites, or YouTube videos into Notebook LM, and it acts like a personal AI assistant, summarizing the data into easy-to-understand reports, infographics, videos, and much more. When Pete showed me this, I was blown away. You have to see this tool in action. First, I'm going to show you how to create those painstaking reports for upper management. Did I mention doing it stress-free? Second, I'm going to take another document Pete used to create his ChatGPT video and turned it into an infographic, a presentation like PowerPoint, an overview video, and a podcast, without even breaking a sweat. I'll keep it user-friendly. This is what it looks like when you log into Notebook LM. Pete asked me to use his weekly service desk report for the first example. He has to turn this weekly report into upper management. In the past, he worked with data from one application that was converted to Microsoft Excel to create his weekly report. The weekly report took about an hour and a half to complete. Now he uses Notebook LM, which takes him about 15 minutes to get the same report done. Let's take a look. I saved the Excel data to a PDF file. Now I'll upload it into Notebook LM. I'm logged into Pete's account. Notebook LM is free to use. You just need a Gmail account to access notebooklm.google.com. I'll click on Create New Notebook. I'll click on Upload Files to upload the Service Desk data file. This is what the file looks like. It basically has the customer's name, the problem they experienced, and how the problem was resolved. Let's change the notebook name to Weekly Report. Notebook LM immediately gives me a brief description of what the file is about. I could click here to see what results Notebook LM gives me on these questions, but instead, let's click on Report. I would like to create my own report. I'll click on Create Your Own. I'll type, how many times did each problem occur, and summarize the resolution. Give it to me in a table format. I'll click Generate. Let's see what Notebook LM returns. The report took about 5 minutes to create. I'll click on the report. I'll scroll slowly so you can see the awesome results Notebook LM produced. Pause the video at any time to read the results. Pete needs 2 additional questions answered. This is where you can ask Notebook LM questions about the file that is attached. The first question Pete wants to ask is, which customers had the most issues? Can you give me the top 5 customers that had the most issues? Display their name along with a category for each problem and resolution. Give it to me in a table format. This question is important because it helps Pete look at the overall picture of a customer having several issues. Do they need a new laptop? Or does Pete need to educate the customer on how to use software and hardware? Here's the second question. Is it possible to create tip sheets on some of these issues to assist my Tier 1 team and customers? This will help educate the team on current issues and how to resolve them. Pete can also create tip sheets for customers to better assist them. You can save your questions to this notebook. Pete copies this data into Microsoft Word to finish up his weekly report, and it now takes about 15 minutes from start to finish, not an hour and a half anymore. You have to be impressed. I'll close this notebook and open it back up so you can see the notes are saved. Let's create another notebook. I'll click on Create New Notebook. I'll upload Pete's ChatGPT file. This is actually his video transcript that he used to teach beginners how to use ChatGPT. Hold that thought. Let me change the notebook name to ChatGPT Explained. That's what this document is about. Hold that thought. I'll click on Studio. Here, it's giving me an overview of the document. This alone is worth loading the document into Notebook LM for assistance. The first thing I want to do is create an infographic to go with this document. I'll click on Infographic. You could click on the pencil to add additional prompt information, like use an AI robot in the infographic, but I'll just click on Infographic. I also want an audio overview, so I'll click on that icon. Notebook LM is going to create an audio, like a podcast, based on this document. I also want a video overview, so I'll click on that icon. Notebook LM is going to create a short video based on this document. I also want a slide deck. Notebook LM is going to create a presentation like PowerPoint based on this document. When I show you the end results, the question is, how long would it have taken you to create this information? I'm sure you would tell me about a week or more. All right, about 7 minutes passed. Let's see what Notebook LM put together. Let's open the infographic file. Pete says this is spot on. He can hand this out to his class. Let's open the slide deck. Notebook LM pulled content from the file and combined it with custom graphics to make an awesome presentation. Pete says he definitely can use this to present his content. Let's open the video overview. Notebook LM created a video from the file. I'll play a piece of the clip for you.
All right, let's pull back the curtain on a tool that honestly is changing just about everything, ChatGPT. We're going to break down exactly what it is and how it works, but in a way that, actually makes sense. So just imagine for a second.
Pete mentioned giving this to people to get a quick overview of the class. Let's open the audio overview. Notebook LM created an audio similar to a podcast with a lively conversation on the content. Pete mentioned this is the best thing since sliced bread. You have 2 people discussing the content. All of this done in minutes. I'll play a piece for you.
Welcome back to the deep dive. Today, we're plunging into a topic that it's just fundamentally changed everything.
Oh, absolutely.
We're talking about large language models and specifically the one we all know, ChatGPT.
Right.
Our mission today is to take this huge stack of dense source material. We've got articles.
You can't tell me you can't find a use case for Notebook LM to do things for you in minutes where it takes you more than an hour or days. Take advantage of this AI tool. Let's create 2 more notebooks really quick since you are getting an idea on how you can use this tool. Pete has been taking several classes on AI. One of them is actually 7 hours long. Eventually, he wants to create a 2-hour AI class to teach to organizations. This 7-hour course has several PDF files he has to study. Watch this, everybody. Let's create a notebook based off these files. I'll click on Create New Notebook. I'll upload all the files he has to study. You can upload a total of 50 files per notebook, which includes PDF files, YouTube videos, and websites. I'll ask Notebook LM a simple question. Summarize these files in 7 paragraphs. Keep it simple to understand. Now I'll click on Quiz to test my knowledge on all these files. You can click on the pencil to customize the quiz. Here's the first question on how the quiz looks. 1 more notebook. Pete loves this guy, but sometimes the videos are more than 2 hours long and he doesn't have time to watch them. I bet you know what I'm about to do. Yep, let's load a YouTube video into Notebook LM to summarize. I'll click on Create New Notebook. I'll upload this YouTube video. Now I'll type, summarize the video into 5 paragraphs. Keep it simple. 1 word comes to mind. Impressive. That's it.
Thanks for hanging in there with Mrs. Renee. More to come.